What's going on, peeps? Welcome to the show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. You guys are probably thinking, why on earth has Khaled got a Man United top on? Well, if you didn't know, at the time of recording, we've just battered Southampton 3-0. Hope the Reds. Anyway, enough about that. We're here to talk about what I watched the other day, to be fair. And I'll let you know. A face-to-face, head-to-head, whatever you want to call it these days. Buatsi versus Hutchinson. I've never seen Buatsi react like that in my life. I don't know whether you guys have or not. Usually he's more inner. He doesn't bite back. He doesn't tend to get into that he said she's. Doesn't fight people off camera or on camera, actually. Would you see that? And it was kind of funny, to be fair, because the main thing that we're going at is a typical thing that everyone goes at. Willie Hutchins going off saying, I battered you in sparring. I've done that to you a few times. You ain't good enough. Buatsi replying back, say, hey, watch yourself. You ain't done nothing like that to me in sparring. And the one thing about sparring in the boxing world is everything's a lot of hush-hush in the camps. The only time I'm taking information is if you was there. But mainly it's always he said and she said. But it's sparring. Anything can happen in sparring. A lot of men have been knocked down in sparring. A lot of stories about Tyson Fury being knocked down again. His name out Tyson Fury being knocked out in sparring. Knocked down, sorry. So to that, it don't matter to me. But what was funny to see was Buatsi reacting to all of that. He was not liking Willie Hutchinson piping up to him. In his mind, he's thinking, how dare he pipe up to me? So what happened was, at the end of that, Adi finishes up, says, everyone, all right, thank you for your time. Buatsi thought the cameras were off. Or did he? I don't know. We'll never know. Because one thing about these fights, and the build-up to these fights, and promoting these fights, the cameras are never off. Never, ever off. So Buatsi, well, before I even get to Buatsi, what Buatsi did, I don't know how the security guards even let him get close, because there's no need for a head-to-head or anything like that, or a face-off or anything like that. They let him face off. What did Buatsi do? Literally just choked the brother out and threw him across the room. I ain't never seen Buatsi act like that. But I like it. I really do like it. I like seeing Buatsi in that manner. And I think he needs to do more of it. He needs to do more of it. To gain himself more fans. To gain himself more publicity. It's part of the boxing game. Don't look at me saying, Khaled, oh no, it's about how the boxer fights. Yes, that's a massive part of it too. But a lot of it is also this. Promoting the fight. It's like now, if I'm trying to get wench, which I am a little bit, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not just what I do in the gym. I gotta eat right too. And if I'm eating, hold on, not saying I am, but ready salt crisp every damn day, which I'm not gonna lie to you. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is more of a thing where this is the only thing left in that box you get from Costco. It's the only thing I got left in there. I'm about to throw this shit away. But back in the day, these used to buy. Y'all used to have a ready salted sandwich and that. A little bit of ketchup on top. Anyway, enough of that. But it's part of the fight. And I like that from him. Yes, I know there's a lot of talk of he's been ducking fights and he ducked a fight against Bivol. And how could you do that? You're meant to prosper. You're meant to want these big fights. Show what you've got. Kell Brook did it against Golovkin. A few man have put themselves in that meeting. But he didn't. And he thought it was the best for his career. I didn't think it was, but each their own at the end of the day. Everyone's their own man. But we'll see what's coming from him next. Because if he beats not Craig Richards, they both beat Craig Richards. If he beats Willie Hutchinson, it's just on the rise for him to fight a bigger fighter and better fighter. And with Riyadh season, we all know we're gonna get all these fights from it. I like it. But another thing as well between them. Look, Willie Hutchinson's hardest fight was Craig Richards. And I'd say Buatsi's hardest fight was Craig Richards. Yes, Willie Hutchinson beat him more easier. But styles make fights at the end of the day. Buatsi digs deep. Digs deep. We'll see what happens there. Another one I watched. Liam Smith and Josh Kelly. That was entertaining too. Because the main thing Liam Smith was saying was Adam Booth and Josh Kelly picked Liam Smith or picked me because of the fact that they're fighting an aging Liam Smith or a Liam Smith that wasn't as good as he was back then or back when. The thing I had me thinking was Liam Smith, I don't know whether he was playing mind games or he was being legit and says, yo, this is what it is. I know most boxers are not the brightest, but Liam Smith is bright. And he knows what he's doing. This is some special Mourinho tactics. And we all know about Josh Kelly. What was having a good rise until he had to fight Avanesian. And we all know sometimes it finds it hard to dig deep and to change gears for Josh Kelly. But Liam Smith's been in wars. Won wars. Ain't messing about. So, for that, maybe we'll see Liam Smith might be playing mind games. I think he is actually. Alright, on to the next one. It was the Kakachi Warrington. It was alright. Ain't too special, but it was alright. It's bog standard. Typical Josh Warrington, but it'll be a good fight to watch. But we'll see how that whole card plays out anyway. But I'm liking these head-to-heads, to be fair. But just a quick one on Josh Kelly, actually, by the way. There's no more rebuilding for Josh Kelly. If he loses this fight for Josh Kelly, it'll be tough to get back from it. Real tough. No more Channel 5 fights. No more ITV fights. It'll be tough for him and Adam Booth. Same goes for AJ. There's no more rebuilding if he loses against Dubois. It's curtains, as I like to say. It is curtains. But we'll see what's going on anyway. Anyway, everyone, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you all like and subscribe. Bring more out of these to you. Peace.